Good morning, everybody. We've got two items on the Interwatch to talk about, and then we're going to just do a quick recap on the Eisenhower Airport demonstration that occurred yesterday. So the two Interwatch items that we're going to talk about today are both robberies. So we'll get started with the first one here. First one's a robbery, case number 17C 006596. 17C 006596 occurred in the 3300 block of East Harry. It occurred on January 29th at approximately 9:30 p.m. On January 29th, Sunday, at approximately 9:30 p.m., officers were dispatched to an armed robbery call at the subway located in the 3300 block of East Harry. Upon arrival, officers made contact with a 19-year-old male employee. The employee stated that an unknown suspect entered the store and pointed a black handgun at him and demanded money. Video surveillance did show a second suspect holding the door open for the first one. Money was taken and both suspects left the scene on foot. The suspects reportedly entered an unknown make and color vehicle that was waiting for them in the parking lot and fled the scene. There were no injuries reported. Suspect description. First one's going to be an unknown black male. He was armed with a black handgun. He was wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, dark pants, and he had a blue bandana covering his face. He was approximately 6 foot tall and thin build. Suspect 2 is an unknown black male in dark clothing. He had a dark cloth covering his face, and he was wearing black shoes with green shoelaces. We would ask anybody with any additional information on the case to please call the Wichita Police Department Detective Section or Crime Stoppers. Second robbery under case number 17C 006500, 17C 006500 robbery. This occurred in the 1400 block of Northwest Street. This occurred on January 29th at approximately 12:45 p.m. On Sunday, January 29th at approximately 12:45 p.m., officers were dispatched to a robbery in progress call at the McDonald's, located in the 1400 block of Northwest Street. Upon arrival, officers made contact with a 24-year-old female employee and also the 41-year-old male suspect. The female stated that the suspect entered the McDonald's and demanded money from the business. There was no weapon seen nor indicated. During the course of the incident, the suspect shoved a 5-year-old male customer inside. There were numerous employees and customers in the store at the time of the robbery, but there were no injuries reported by anybody. No money was taken from the store, and the suspect was arrested and booked into jail for robbery and simple battery.
Was he just on the scene still, like still?
Yes.
Robbing?
Yeah, he was still on the scene when the officers arrived.
Do you know how long he was there?
Minutes. Yeah. So there was some sort of a disturbance or commotion outside. He'd been around the property a little bit, causing some problems. And then came inside and did that, and then that's when the police were notified and got there, and he was still on scene.
What time did you say this happened?
12:45 p.m. on a Sunday.
And you said he pushed a 5-year-old?
Yeah, there was a little 5-year-old male in there, and he pushed him out of the way.
You said he had no weapon?
He did not have a weapon, and there was none indicated. He just went up to the cashier and demanded money from the business. He is 41, and he's on the sheets there. Okay. Yesterday, Sunday, January 29th, over 200 individuals gathered at Eisenhower Airport as a demonstration against the president's immigration ban on international flights from 7 different countries. Officers were on scene and monitored the situation, which was all peaceful. There were no arrests made, and there was no property damage reported.
Just kind of piggyback off of that. I know we have a couple reporters who might be tackling this today, but we're getting a lot of phone calls, a lot of interest from people who are wondering about local law enforcement enforcing the president's executive order. Can you talk about that? What's the job of WPD law enforcement officers here? What what's your role in all of this?
We enforce all laws, and we always have, and we always will. So I mean, that's the only stance that we can take on anything is that the laws that are on the books is what Wichita Police Department will enforce and make sure everybody's safety is the key priority.
I know Dee Dee did a story about ICE agents stopping people
Okay.
as well. Are you guys involved in that?
No,
Is that-
we are not involved. I mean, we can help out, you know, if officers need assistance or something, but we're not connected with ICE at all. That's a whole different entity.
Have you guys been asked to help out with ICE since the executive order was put in place?
No, I'm saying like if an officer were to go out in trouble or needs a backup or something like that, then obviously we'd help just like we do sheriffs and any other law enforcement agency. But we're not tasked with helping, you know, do anything or enforce their laws. We enforce our laws.
Do you know if, because we're still getting calls, do you know
Okay.
if this is still occurring? Because evidently people are saying that they're still getting.
I don't know what ICE does. Like I said, that's a completely different entity. We're the Wichita Police Department. We're not ICE. They don't let us know what they're doing. You know, we don't ask. So you would have to contact them if you had any questions about them.
I guess a lot of people in Woodrow are just afraid that
Right.
if they're driving down the street, WPD is looking for people who may be here undocumented and will take them to jail and they'll be deported. That really is the concern of a lot
Okay.
of people are getting
Right.
from the WPD standpoint.
That's not what Wichita Police Department does. Okay, and like I said, you know, it's already been determined we are not a sanctuary city. Wichita has never identified itself as a sanctuary city. We enforce the laws that are on the books, and you know, take bad guys to jail and protect the innocent. And that's something that's never changed, and that's something that we'll continue to do, you know, all the way to the future. Okay, enjoy your Monday. It's beautiful weather out there. Thanks, guys.